Morning everyone. So you're going to get a bit of a bonus vlog today. This is not an official training session, however, we're about to hit a milestone in recovery. Today is Wednesday, this is the 3rd of August 2022, and it's exactly 7 weeks since my car accident. And for the first time in 7 weeks, I'm about to go out for a run. So I haven't been able to do any running for 7 weeks. I'm only trying it today because I've got physio tomorrow, and my physio, obviously, she knows about the marathon and everything because she was the one who told me that, yes, I'd be fit enough to do it, because obviously I had to ask her permission first. She wanted to know by tomorrow what running felt like. So I'm just going to do, I've got a little 2k circuit that I'm going to do. So we're just going to have a little go at that. It's going to be a slow time. Since the last time I ran, I've probably put on about a stone in weight. So I'm carrying a lot more ballast than I was last time I went for a run. And somehow I managed to consume 4,000 calories yesterday. I don't know why, but I'm shocked. And I wonder why I'm not losing weight, because I'm just consuming too much. So we'll go for this little run this morning. And then also this afternoon, the reason I'm jumping on is because I want to learn the full direction of the Wirral Way, because obviously we got to that road in Parkgate yesterday, but I don't know where it goes after that. I don't know where how far down the road the conjoining path is. So I thought if I do it on the bike, then that means when I come to walk it next week, I already know where I'm going. Because I've got a dentist appointment in West Kirby this afternoon, so I thought rather than drive, I'll cycle down to the station, jump the train to West Kirby with the bike, leave the bike at the studio, go to the dentist, go back to the studio, and then cycle off down the Wirral Way. And then I'll get the train back from there as far as Bevington, and then I'll jump off there. And if you're wondering why I'm going to jump off there, it's because on my little rehab cycle route that I do, I actually cycle past Bevington railway station. So by jumping off there, I can just do the second half of my cycle route. But right now our focus is on the run. I'm wearing my nice new running shoes. I have a little bit of pain about here, but that is kind of currently where my bunion shield sits. I had bunion surgery in 2015. Certain shoes can be an issue, so I really hope these aren't, because obviously my dad's bought me these for my birthday, these shoes, because it's my birthday in 2 days, on August 5th, so it might be okay once I get out. It might just be because they're kind of new and they just need breaking in a little bit, so I'll just see how they go. Yeah. My PB on 2 kilometres, if I just have a little look, is 10 something. Makes me laugh when I've been watching the World Athletics Championships, how much faster they go. Like they're running like a lot further than what I can in 15 minutes. Like I run 2 kilometres in 10 minutes, and they're running like a lot further in 10 minutes. Oh my, it's fallen well down the list. Here we are. My PB is 10:07.94, and I ran that on the 15th of May. The last time I ran on the 15th of June was 10:42. We're going to be nowhere near that. Nowhere near. I'll be lucky if I run 12 minutes. But we'll have a go, and we'll see what time we run. Okay, run done. And you know what? That wasn't too bad at all. My endurance seemed quite high, but then I said to myself, in the last 3 days, I've walked 15 miles twice. So my endurance is definitely picking up. Like at first, like there's like a quite steep hill for like 20 metres that's quite hard to get up. I was blowing hard after that, but once I kind of got into a rhythm, I was okay. And then I found when I got back onto Borough Road, I was able to quicken up a little bit, and the endurance has definitely helped with that. Time-wise, I just look at the stopwatch, 11:42.12. Now I thought I was going to be over 12 minutes, so quite happy with that. And that's only a minute slower than the time I ran 7 weeks ago, because the last time I went for a run was on the morning of the 15th of June. and I ran 10:42.53 that day. So that's pretty good going. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. How do I feel sort of physically? Yeah, I feel okay. I need to lose weight. Definitely. Like, I mean, that was only 2 kilometres. I have to run another sort of 20 lots of that to get to marathon length. So it is going to be a hell of a challenge. Like, it's the 3rd of August, the marathon's in like 2 months, and I've only just run 2k, so it is going to be a challenge. Now, I know I'm covering the distance walking, but obviously it's a bit different when you run. But we'll get there. We'll get there. The back, that's obviously the huge part. My back felt okay. Maybe just at one point the minorest of twinges, but it wasn't even. If you had to put it on the pain scale, we're looking at like a 0.5. It was just a teeny little ache, and then it went away again. Because it's aching a bit now holding the camera, but you know, when I was actually running, I didn't really feel anything. So that's a massive win. So yeah, just going to finish my stretching out now, and then get on with my day, and I'll be back later when I cycle the Wirral Way. I forgot to mention about the shoes. So they're Asics ones. I've never worn Asics as a brand before. Yeah, obviously, I mentioned before I went out that there was a little bit of pain sort of in this area here. When I was running, it kind of pretty much went away. Obviously, I can feel it again now, but I think what it might be, there was like a little bit of a sore developing there yesterday, after I ended up getting water in my shoes when I was walking. And I think that might have a lot to do with it. So hopefully, if I can sort of get that healed up, then hopefully next time I run, I shouldn't feel that. But yeah, on the whole, they're very comfy. They are designed for road running. So, but yeah, no, really comfortable shoes. So yeah, happy with them as well. Okay, so on the train, I'm heading to West Kirby. I was getting a bit behind in my studies, so I nearly didn't, and I thought maybe I could use the time to sort of study instead, but I thought, nah, I really do want to cycle the Wirral Way today, so bike's there. Strapped in with a bike lock because I learnt that lesson the hard way last week. But yeah, so it's 4:06:07. We're about 10 minutes away from West Kirby, maybe 8 minutes, and then my dentist appointment's in half an hour, so I'll have to dump the bike in the studio and go straight there, but other than that, we're on schedule. Okay, so dentist all done. They were running late. I sat there for like half an hour, but I guess that's standard. So it's now 5:30. So I reckon we can probably get to Hooton for about 6:45, because my average riding pace is usually about 11 mph. And Wirral Way is 13 miles, so thinking we should be able to do it in about an hour and a quarter. So, and at that time the trains still should be 6 an hour. I decided I am just going to get the train to Birkenhead Central. I'm not going to go off of Birmingham, because actually Birkenhead Central is right next to the main road, which goes past my road, so I'll just cycle the main road, and it's quite flat, so it's more of a gradual incline, so I can do that. So yeah, that's the plan. So, just gonna put you there while I get kitted up. So I've got my couch, which has got my keys and my phone in. GoPro, which with hindsight I probably should have connected before I started recording. So, just need to unscrew that. That in there. Need to make sure that's secure. Never actually recorded while I'm cycling before, so I don't know how this is going to go, but you know, we'll roll with it. That's all twisted. Absolutely marvellous. There we go. Yeah, not the quickest at getting this kit on. Just thought it'd be quite cool to record as I was going along, and as well, it'll help me remember where the path goes when I get to Parkgate. So, yeah, because I'm not too familiar with it, of course, so that's the whole reason for this recce trip, so I can find out exactly where the whole path goes. So when I get near, I'll record sections as I go along, but as we get nearer to, as we get by Parkgate, I'm going to flip the GoPro on. There's the GoPro. So that I can sort of record where it goes so I can memorise it before next week. So yeah. Okay then. Let's hit the road. Okay, on the train now. Had to leg it over the footbridge in the end. I got the lift up and then legged it down with the bike because the train was already in. I could not get a snack. The shop no longer exists and the vending machine doesn't work. So, yeah, that's great. But, yeah, feeling good. A little bit tired, but nothing I can't handle. I'll see you back at home. Okay. Just got back. So it's now 19:33. So I left the studio roughly 2 hours ago. So including the train ride back, that's not bad going actually, to do the whole Wirral Way, hang out the train, and then cycle home from Birkenhead Central Station. Okay, so I would have been home 5 minutes ago, but I was chatting to a work colleague I bumped into. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with that. I'll use them as well before they steam up. That was actually really good, and that's a negative for cycling on Sunday. Not doing it. No. I'm giving myself this full weekend off, so yeah, we'll pick up again on Monday, and I'll be doing the 18-mile walk. So I will use Bing Maps to sort of measure the distance, because I know that it's 7.5 up to where I turn back at the road, so I'll just measure another 1.5 miles from there, and then I know that that's up to 9 miles. So yeah, and then obviously 9 there, 9 back becomes 18. So yeah, okay, right then. So this will bring an end to my little bonus vlog. If you want to follow me on socials, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at thisisneats. If you enjoyed this video, you can hit the like button for me and give us a subscribe so you can carry on following my journey. Yeah, that's going to be it then. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow.